Arthur Zeiss Anquart stood behind his high office window, gazing at a map of Holland as if it were a cold chessboard. For him, cities were not names inhabited by people, but squares to be moved, supply lines to be severed, and wills to be broken. He knew winter was coming, and that when hunger strikes, it needs no soldiers. He had been appointed representative of the Reich in a low country that, over centuries, had learned to withstand water and wind, but had yet to learn how to resist a coldly imposed administrative order. Ports were closed, railways were paralyzed, and canals became silent mirrors reflecting pale faces. Bread became a daily dream, potatoes a memory, and the voices of mothers rose above the church bells. Anquart was originally a lawyer, fluent in language, and knew how to phrase orders to sound necessary. At night, when the office was quiet, he would flip through reports, shipment figures, compliance rates, notes on a discipline. The reports didn't mention the names of the children who collected beetroot peels from the streets, nor the old people who had shrunk until they were mere shadows of their own shadows. Language was a shield, and the streams a veil. In Amsterdam, the old baker turned off his oven early. There was nothing left to bake. In The Hague, a girl wrote in her notebook, "Hunger teaches us patience, but it steals laughter." Winter was later called the Winter of Hunger, but back then it wasn't a name, it was a gentle knocking on doors, followed by a long silence. As for Anquart, he saw cruelty as a means, deprivation as a message. He believed that subjugating a people didn't require bullets, it was enough to impound ships and shut down trains. He moved between decisions as a judge moves between texts, reassured by a logic that blinded him to humanity. And when news of death arrived, it was relegated to the margins, a consequence of circumstances. Winter passed, and the scars remained. The masks fell, and the man found himself before a court that knew no bounds.